Do you think that popularity is an important component of being on a cheerleading team or being on a dance team?
I don't know if it's, like, important.
Sure.
But I think the things that come along with popularity, like, in my mind, being popular means that you're, like, well-liked and people, like, they, like, know who you are, but it's for a good reason.
Okay.
And so I think that, like, in that sense of the word, if you are, like, super nice and outgoing and, like, you really love performing and you just love your school, then I think it does help to be, like, a kind of popular person, like, the more, like, just, like, outgoing kind of personality.
Sure. I mean, popularity is a strange thing, especially at this school that's so inviting.
Yeah, I think that it's, like, I think a big thing in Silver Creek is that we all like to say that there's no one that's, like, super popular and, like, there's not, like, necessarily one group of, like, really pretty, like, blonde girls that, like, rule the school or anything. But I think we all know who, like, the popular people are, and they don't necessarily want to admit it because I think being popular has become such, like, it's almost like a bad word. If someone is like, oh, you're so popular, then, like, that's almost an insult sometimes. So I don't think anyone really wants to label themselves as that.
Right.
But I would say, like, me and my friends, or, like, Zoe Grolnick and her friends, are probably, like, the more popular ones, just because, like, I don't know, we kind of just, like, fit that mold.
Yeah.
Or just, like, that stereotype, but I don't necessarily think that's, like, a bad thing. Yeah.
Well, our school is unique in regard to, we still have a social structure.
Yeah.
We still have elites and we have bottom feeders, but it's more, the lines are more skewed. They're not so defined.
It's interesting, too, because I feel like we have, like, our school is very divided into, like, athletics and then, like, our theater program. And so you have, like, people in, like, the F wing that are popular and people in, like, the A wing that are popular. And they would both say, like, yeah, I'm really well known around the school. It's just, like, you're either well known in, like, one wing of the school or the other wing.
Right.
Yeah.
And, I mean, a lot of people would see that the way that our school is created and see that polarizing architecture, and yet rather than exacerbating that divide, it's almost helped it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Where people on each side have their own class within the school itself, so then it makes those lines grayer.
Yeah.